Ladies and gentlemen, time to play ball. Hey, Sean, it's been a while since we had a saying national anthem, hasn't it?
And it sounded incredible.
It did indeed. Better than Whitney, if I go so far as to say it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from the beautiful Center for the Performing Arts, Coral Springs, Florida. XFN 47 bringing you world-class combat sports exclusively on IPPV, little pay-per-view, as you already know. Thanks for tuning in with us. I am, of course, the official, unofficial voice of combat sports. Blake Bowman with me, as always, is a lovable, huggable man who also likes to hug people unconscious. Sean Ambrosino. Sean, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Blake. How are you this fine January evening?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm doing a little bit better maybe than our headsets. I do apologize if there's any static on our ends. We were having some issues earlier. Now Jouse Maltez coming out here tonight to make a kickboxing debut. You see him with the bigger gloves on there and the tie shorts. That is not a mistake. Of course, we will be bringing you some kickboxing, some mixed martial arts, a little bit of boxing later this evening as well, Sean.
Yeah, we have a full smorgasbord of combat sports for the people watching tonight on Flow Combat.
They are not. We are actually not out on Flow Combat tonight. Unfortunately, we are on XFN Fights exclusive IPPV, brother.
This is a change that nobody told me about.
Yeah, as far as I understand, there we see Mr. Maltez in the cage there, waiting on his opponent. I love the blue and red lighting we got here. By the way, very, very cool.
Give me Jorge anytime Duarte.
Jorge anytime Duarte. Right now? Anytime. Anytime. Jorge Duarte also making his way out here. Jorge Duarte did not find it very much of a priority to fill out any kind of an information sheet for us.
No, he did.
His fight style's to be determined.
Yeah, so
I approve of that.
Well, since you are kickboxing, I would assume, or at least hope.
Could be boxing, could be Taekwondo.
At least some kind of striking art.
Probably not going to be 50-50 jiu-jitsu.
But you know what? Stranger things have happened.
They have indeed. 1-0, so not making a debut. 177.4 pounds. That 180 catch weight was no sweat. Pun very intended for Mr. Duarte. Again, both guys coming in professionally under the weight. Looking to get us started here with some kickboxing this evening. Sean, it's been a couple months that we saw you. I think you and I could go ahead and take a moment to nudge all the good brothers out there and say that we could dedicate our show to a friend of yours, right? Mr. Jay Briscoe, Jim Pugh.
Yes, a tragic story, and you know, I'm still shocked. Here we are almost a week and a half later,
yeah,
and I'm still shocked.
Yep, it's one of those situations where it was just he's taking his kids to cheerleading practice. Someone else was in the wrong lane. I mean, one of those things that doesn't make any sense, unfortunately. So our thoughts, prayers, and hopes and dreams are with his daughters. His wife, one of his daughters, still having some medical treatments going on, so we definitely are pulling for her.
And his brother.
And his brother, of course.
Who actually wrestled this past week.
In his honor, who has probably spent, I would probably say, 80% of his entire life within shouting distance of his brother.
For sure.
They live on the same property, so, you know, they have the same address, different houses on the same farm. So shout out to those guys. And also reaching out, giving a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge to our boy Blake Chadwick, wherever you may be out there, brother. Hope you're leveling up. Whatever's coming up next for you.
Yeah, that would be. I could not be more curious as to what we're going with there.
Speaking of which, we're going with our first fight of the evening.
This 180-pound kickboxing bout is sanctioned by UMOF. Our referee for this first bout is Dr. Denise Jacobs. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, weighing in at 179.6 pounds, making his debut at a clean record of 0-0. Out of Miami, Florida, by way of Peru, Jouse Maltez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 177.4 pounds, with an unblemished record of 1-0. Fighting out of Canino's Boxing in Dania Beach, Florida, by way of Newburgh, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Jorge anytime Duarte.
Couple guys locked and loaded, a couple bangers ready to get at it. Now, our referee, by the way, aside from having a doctorate, which I was not even aware of, also had a very celebrated karate and kickboxing career to her credit, so she should probably be able to identify exactly what's going on at all times here. It's things you don't know about people. Round number 1 underway. Sean, Jesus Munoz, and Jorge Jouse Duarte. Oh, wow. Big sprack attack from Munoz there. I like that. Nice right-hand lead from Munoz. Anytime Duarte saying, not right now, sees the spin coming.
Maltez, not Maltez.
Maltez, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
Jousu's better anyway. Cool name. Not sure what it means, but I like it. He likes to lead with the right hand. He likes to spin as well, does Maltez. Duarte, good inside leg kick on the way out. Duarte looking to establish that jab. Switching stances a lot is Duarte. Again, this is amateur kickboxing, not Muay Thai. The referee in there very quickly to separate them out of the clinch. That is technically the rules. Oh, nice high kick there from Jouse.
You know how I feel about rules, Blake.
Meant to be bent, brother.
Meant to be bent.
Maybe even broken, some would say. Oh, nice body kick there as well from Duarte. Man, Jouse is not worried about distance. For a guy that's spinning a lot, he likes to stay in the kitchen. Good double right hand from Duarte.
Maybe he's used to throwing some spinning elbows. That's why he likes to stay in the kitchen, but
not
this
allowed
is kickboxing.
Though it
so
would be
no
allowed.
Spinning elbows.
We are willing to cater to that in the future, Mr. Maltez. Love a little mixed striking challenge. Boom, nice shot there from Duarte. Leg kick from Duarte. Inside leg kick from Duarte. Much more classical style of kickboxing from Duarte.
Yeah.
Nice spinning back fist
nice
as well.
back fist.
Short time there, 10 seconds left. Heard the click and threw it. Maltez, a very exciting style as well. Landed some good shots this round. I think time will expire.
Nice. There was a nice cross there at the end.
Yeah, good way to finish the round
Duarte.
for Duarte. So
there we go. A little bit of a replay of the action of round number 1.
And, oh, man, that heel was close to putting the lights out. Duarte saw it coming that time, faded away. Little stance switch there. That was his own spinning back fist. Both these guys, you know, new in their careers, 1-0 versus a debut, looking to get the experience in, but they tend to know what they like to do. I can see patterns that you can tell both guys focus on the gym a lot. Oh, man, that's a good right hand.
Beautiful right hand.
Good right hand from Duarte. We'll have to call that a little bit of that bit bap.
I like the corner of Maltez.
Not even bothering
Not
going
even
in the
coming
cage.
in. Just feeding him through the cage like a gorilla.
Now, we were handed an info sheet for anytime Duarte's corner. Not that we don't know Vonnie and Yvonne, but a plethora of experience. I think probably like between the two of them, like 40 years of kickboxing, boxing experience. So, but it's not about them. Round number 2 is underway, and Duarte looking to be the aggressor here. Good left hand comes out behind that jab, very strong. Does Duarte.
That pawing jab, Blake. It does. You know, people don't realize how annoying and how distracting that pawing jab can be.
And he likes that wheel kick, does Maltez. Not only that, but did you realize how quickly Duarte got close with that pawing jab? It hit his movement. Oh, good uppercut from Duarte. That was a big shot. Good body kick.
Nice body kick.
Yeah, Maltez might need to take a second to recover. He's smiling, but he's also covering up. Smart guy. Kept his mouthpiece in, covering up, looking to get a little clinch there.
We know what happens when the smile comes.
Yeah.
It means we felt it.
Yeah, but Maltez doing a good job. And I like how every time they break, Duarte's pushing. Look at, man, nice work here against the cage from Duarte. Good job of clinching for Maltez to kind of recover there. But Duarte is putting on the pressure here. He feels something special in the second round. Nice switch stance to that jab with the right hand there.
There's that. Attempt at the spinning back fist again. I think it clipped, but didn't hit flush.
Yeah, he's throwing that from the southpaw position. Good body kick there. A little bit of a stumble.
Why? There was like a little bit of a trip.
Yeah.
Almost like a trip-ish, like Duarte tripped Maltez.
Yeah, Maltez trying to get off the cage. Again, it's not Muay Thai, so the throws aren't scoring. I like this. Typically in XFN, and I'm not saying I'm for it or against it, referees tend to let a kickboxing match stay in the clinch longer than the rules say they should. Oh, nice.
Oh, almost that switch.
Yeah. Duarte's really mixing the attack up. Look at that, just staying right there. Big right hand almost there. Felt the wind off that, Sean.
I did too.
Literally. Man, and on these, good right hand from Duarte again.
Oh,
good knee to
nice
the body.
knee. That knee was stinging, Blake.
Maltez is going to survive this round, but he needs to get out of there.
I think that we have our first ding-ding shot, but I didn't.
It
Didn't look to be ding-ding.
It didn't buckle his knees. They're waiting on him to shake that out to end the round. Round was over anyway, but enough to rattle him, not enough to put his knees together and sink him down. Maltez. But he'll take a moment to recover. They'll ring the bell to restart the action, and then they'll ring the bell to end it almost immediately.
Yeah. Before they even get back to touch
it's almost
the
as
center
if
of
they
the
were
ring.
extra rest. And there's the glove touch and body kick, and there's the bell.
Maybe we're a little off on the time.
I don't know. Let's watch some action from round number 2. There was there's that paw and jab, but look at that foot to foot already.
Yeah.
Boom, good uppercut. Yeah, I'd love to see Duarte tighten up a little bit with his punches, but he's got good. He's aggressive. He has good uppercut.
That uppercut was nice.
Oh,
with
good
followed
body
by
kick.
the body kick.
Yeah,
that doubled over Maltese.
Yeah, that hurt Maltese. That uppercut rocked him a little bit, I think, and then that body kick, he was trying to kind of show that the uppercut didn't land. That spinning back fist from the southpaw position is something that Duarte is favoring here. Man, that was close. That was close. I think Maltese saw it coming and crashed it. I really feel like Maltese pulled ahead with that round. I mean, Duarte.
Yeah,
Duarte.
I agree. Mm-hmm. You and I are in agreement, Blake Bowman.
Not to say that that Maltese is not landing some shots here and there.
It's definitely not a runaway victory.
No. Duarte looks more polished, a little more experienced.
Yeah.
Again, he is 1-0.
He is 1-0.
More confidence. He's pushing on every break. Love it. Big brother in him. Round number 3, touch of the gloves, and look, Duarte's backing him up already.
That touch of the glove was more of a little bit of a paw on the way in.
I like that when they break, they're not separating, they're just breaking the clinch.
Yep.
Oh, good hook there.
Yeah, I think Maltese feels that he might be behind, and he's trying to be a little bit more aggressive in this round.
Gotta be. He at very least has to know he didn't win the last round.
A little bit of dirty boxing never hurt nobody.
Nope.
Right? Actually, it does.
Yeah, it hurts some, not me. That didn't hurt me. Couple good body shots there within the clinch. There it is, Duarte shoving every time.
Oh, nice right hand by Duarte.
Good left hook behind it. Maltese's corner saying find a way. And I agree. He needs to find something. He has some good weapons. Oh, he defended that trip very well. Jouse has some good right hand from Duarte. He has some good weapons, but it's just a little too polished. And I think a little too confident, Duarte as well.
Yeah, and Duarte, I think, would hit a little bit more if he aimed for the center of Maltese's chest. Instead, he is head hunting, which, again, 1-0 fighter you'd expect.
Yeah, but good job of throwing a knee there to the body from Duarte. Maltese is looking to get in there, but some of the smoke's gone from those knees to the body, and the body kicks as well, I have to assume.
Yeah, what do we always say? Put some water in the basement.
Yep. Soto Gari. Not necessarily a scoring technique in amateur kickboxing, but it was a good throw. And that will be 10 seconds. You have to kind of assume that Jorge Duarte is going to coast here to a victory. Nice show of respect there at the end of the fight, as you'd expect. You see the run back of the action of the third round. And again, that glove touch, he never got across the Warner track.
Yeah, I think we can determine Jorge Duarte's fight style is kickboxer.
Kickboxing pressure. Yeah. Good style, good camp, of course, with Bonnie and Yvonne. They've been around, especially the boxing circuit here in South Florida, a lot longer than I've been here. MMA as well. I first ran across them in the old Punch Fitness days at the kickboxing smokers at Lonnie's gym.
Man, I remember those.
Yep.
I Rosa's first fight.
Yep.
And we have a decision. And the winner is, by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Jorge Anytime Duarte.
Very, very fun fight. I'm going to grab a quick word with your winner. Mr. Duarte, pleasure to watch you fight here. You come from a camp that's been around the, especially the striking scene, MMA scene, a lot longer than I have here in South Florida. So you definitely showed up very well for your coaches and your team here. But want to know, you look like a little bit more experienced than that, Barry. I think your experience and your confidence really made a difference. You were kind of really getting off your game plan there. Kind of talk us through it for a moment.
That was the plan all along, try to keep calm and try to do everything that I do in the gym.
Yeah, you definitely were doing a very good job of keeping it very close, a lot of pressure on him, especially against a debut fighter, so it worked out very well for you. So are we focusing mainly on boxing, kickboxing, or are we looking for MMA? What's happening next for Mr. Duarte?
I want to see how far I could take it with the kickboxing and then maybe MMA in the future.
Excellent. Well, the man has a plan, and you know when he's going to do it? Anytime. That's when. Put your hands together, Mr. Jorge Duarte.